All right, here is question number 6 from section B. We have 7 questions here from question number 6 to question number 12, and each carries 12 marks. So here we have A and B. The first part is logarithm problem, while the second part is a cycle problem. Let's start with the first one. The first one, we're asked to use logarithm tables to evaluate the cube root of 565 multiplied by 0.0536 divided by 249.1 all to the power of 2. Wow, so many students do not know how to use logarithm table. But in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can use calculator to solve this problem. And I promise you, your examiner will not notice it. Let me first of all copy this. So I would like to let what I have copied to be equal to x, because we are going to apply logarithm. So let x equal to, so we have let x to be equal to this. And you know, from one of the laws of indices, you can write cube root as the argument raised to the power of 1/3. So we can write the whole of this to the power of 2 divided by 3. So x will become equal to 565 multiplied by 0.0536 divided by 249.1 raised to the power of 2 divided by 3. From here, I want us to take log of both sides. So we take log of x, and we have to take log of this. So we have log of, let me just copy this. And from one of the laws of logarithm, you know, this power can drop down to multiply. So we have log of x equal to 2 divided by 3 multiplied by the log of all of this. Let me just copy that as well. And from one of the laws of logarithm, remember, we can write the whole of this as log of this plus, because we have multiplication, plus log of this, because of this division, we minus the log of this. So log of x is equal to 2 divided by 3 multiplied by log of 565 plus log of 0.0536, then minus log of 249.1. All right, so from here we can draw our table. We are going to forget about this till the end. After we have simplified this, then we multiply by 2/3. So we have our table like this. Let's start with the first two. These first two, we have 565, then we have 0.0536. All right, having written the numbers, let us begin with the first one. We have 565. We're going to begin by writing the characteristics of this number, which is just the power of 10 when the number is transformed into the standard form. And you can simply obtain the number by migrating the decimal point after 5 right here. So we take it backward 1 twice. So we have 2 as our characteristics. Place the point here. Now, since we don't want to use our log table, because many people do not know how to use it, we are going to use our calculator and press the logarithm of this number. So let me do that here. I have log of 565, which is equal to 2.752048,448. What I want you to do is to consider numbers after a decimal point and pick the first 4 and round it up. So what I have is 7, 5, 2, 0. The next number is 4. If the number is after 5, you are going to round this one to 1. So we're going to leave it like this. Then moving on to the second number, we're going to pick up the characteristics first. We're going to migrate the point to this number after 5. So we have 1, 2. You know, if you have to transform the number into standard form, the point will come after 5. So we have -2, but this -2 will be written as bar 2. Place your point. Take only these significant values, 5, 3, 6, and take it log. So we have log of 536, which is equal to 2.72916,479. After decimal point, already we have decimal here. Take the first 4 digits, you round them up. We have 7, we have 2, we have 9, we have 1, we have 6. Okay, we are looking for the first 4. Look at them here. But since this number is after 6, you're going to round this one to 2, right? So we have 2 here. So what is the relationship here? Is addition. Remember, we're going to add them together. We're going to add their logs. So this is their logs. We're going to add them together. So from the right hand side, we have 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 plus 9 is 11. We have 1 left. 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 1, we have 8. 7 plus 7 is 14. We have 1 left. 2 plus minus 2 is 0 plus 1 is 1. So we are done with addition. Then let us take the last number here, which is 249.1. So we have 249.1. The characteristics, you check this one backward twice. So the characteristics is 2 here. Place your point. Now use calculator to find the log of these 4 numbers. Forget about decimal point. We have log of 2491, which is equal to 3.39637 and so on. Just take the first 4 digits. We have 3, we have 9, we have 6. Then the next digit is 3, but we have 7 after 3, so we round this to 4. But we are going to subtract. Remember, whatever result you obtain from here, you subtract this. So we have 2 minus 4, which you have to borrow. You have 12. Then 12 minus 4 is 8. From here, we have 0 left. If you borrow 1, you have 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Then here you have 7 left. Borrow 1. 17 minus 9 is 8. Then here you have 3 left. 3 minus 3 is 0. Then you have 1 minus 2, which is -1. So we have bar 1 right here. What do we do next? We are going to multiply the result by 2 over 3. So let's do that here. We have bar 1.0848. The whole of this multiplied by 2 over 3. Let us multiply by 2 before we divide by 3. 2 times 8 is 16. We have 1 left. 2 times 4, 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 times 8, 16. We have 1 left. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1. And lastly, bar 1 times 2 is bar 2. Now we are going to divide this by 3. But you know we cannot divide bar 2 with 3, so we are going to apply logic here. We're going to split it as bar 2 plus 0.1696. So this is what we have to divide. Again, we are going to subtract 1 and add 1 to the result because this is 0. So we add bar 1 here to make it bar 3 because it is only bar 3 and its multiples that are divisible by 3. So we have bar 3 here plus, then we take the 1 to the other side, 1.1696. So we can divide this by 3. To the left hand side, if you divide by 3 with 3, you're going to obtain bar 1 plus. You take this, you divide by 3. Let me do it here. 1.1696. We divide that by 3. We have 0.38986 and so on. So just write 0. The next 4 digits. Do not round it up because the examiner will notice it. So we have 3898. So this is what we have. So what is this? This is nothing but log of x. So I have just added this together to get by 1.3898. But what we are looking for is x, because we have declared x to be the whole of this radical expression, which is this one. So to find our x, we are going to take anti-logarithm of both sides. So x is nothing but anti-log or log inverse, is all the same. Log inverse of by 1.3898. So we're going to form a table as well. We have number here and we have anti-log. The number is by 1.3898. So how do we find anti-log? Again, we are not going to use our logarithmic table. All you have to do is to find the anti-log. You know, if you are taking anti-log, you take numbers from point something. So we're going to find anti-log of 0.3898. So anti-log of 0.3898, which is equal to 2.453, but we are going to round it up because we have next number to be 5. We are only looking for the first 4 digits, so this is 4. Then you multiply this by 10 raised to the power of this value right here. It is -1. And this 10 to the power of -1 will shift this point backward once. So finally, you see we have 0.2454, which is just the value of x. And this is the solution to this problem. But let me use my calculator and see what we are going to obtain. It will be approximately the same. So from my own calculator, I have approximately equal to 0.24541. This is what I have from my own calculator. And you can see they are almost the same, but they will never be exactly the same because our 4-figure table only contains 4 digits. So let's move on to the next question, which is the B part. The question is telling us an arc AB sustains an angle of 36 degrees at the center of a cycle of radius 7 centimeters. We are asked to calculate the area of the minor sector. Okay, so let me draw a cycle here. It forms an angle of 36 degrees. So if this is the center, let's assume this angle here is 36 degrees. And this is 7 centimeters, the radius. This is the major sector and this is the minor sector. And we are looking for the area of the minor sector. Therefore, we are going to consider this. So area of a cycle, remember, is given as pi r squared. But this is just a portion of a cycle. Therefore, we're going to take, this is AB, remember, this is AB, an arc. So to find the area of this, we are going to take the angle subtended out of the total angle of a cycle, which is 360. Then we multiply by pi r squared. So this is the area that we are looking for. And the angle is 36 degrees. So we have 36 degrees divided by 360 degrees. Multiply by, they say we should use pi as 22 divided by 7. So I'm going to use 22 divided by 7, then multiply by r, which is 7 squared. And you know 1 7 here will cancel this 7. We have 36 divided by 360 will give us 1 divided by 10. Then multiply by 22, because 7 is gone, multiply by the other 7. All we have is 22 times 7, which is 154, divided by 10, that will give us 15.4. So this is 15.4. Let me see the unit. Is it in centimeters? Yes. So we have centimeter squared. So this is just the area of the minor sector. And this is all about question number 6. Now let us move on to question number 7.